Big crash, front straightaway. That's Justin Marks. First time this season we've seen a caution in one of our heats.
You just can't appreciate how hard a hit that is.
And there's no safer barrier there after he tangles with that outside wall. That's hard.
He hit the inside wall a lot faster and at worse of an angle, and you can see the car.
Oh, into the wall hard, the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. And they pile up behind him.
Big impact. We could hear that in the booth.
Nice job over here, bro. Yeah, I think the 11 there.
He's got the 11 up in front of him. On the radio, we heard him say, tell the 11 thanks. And the 11 came down on him.
Yeah, I mean, the 11 takes a left to try to pass the 22. I'm sure he didn't mean to hit the 6, but simply he's the cause. This will show it clear as day. The 6 is inside the 11.
Clear.
The 11 turns left.
Up front, and we've got a problem with Ryan Reed. He's got a tire down.
Ryan Reed got in the wall in the middle of 3 and 4.
And around he's going to go. And a big hit behind him. The 46 and 51 make contact. Jordan Anderson in the 46. Fire under the hood now. Jordan Anderson got into Jeremy Clements in the 51, and Anderson trying to get out of that.
Yeah, so that was on the front stretch, and then this here was the 16 car on the back stretch trying to get back around to get to pit road, loses control because of that flat tire. And behind him, some heavy contact, Rick.
Allgaier sideways off the corner. Can he save it? Contact with Jones. Second caution of the day. Wow.
Dale Jr. gets to the bottom of the racetrack on Poole.
Yep, Poole goes to, looks like he goes to protect it a little bit. Junior kind of gets into the left rear. I guess Poole got into the 7 there as well.
Yeah. Junior does his job, gets to the bottom. And then Poole runs up into the side of Allgaier.
Yeah, Allgaier just didn't get the best restart that I thought he was going to have and be able to clear the 48 car of Brendan Poole.
Caution out for the third time this afternoon here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It all started in turn 2 when Cody Ware went for a spin in the 25. A couple of other guys checking up and simply nowhere to go.
You can see Ware high on the racetrack, just coming into the screen.
You saw it shot up right there. He got loose behind those cars, got up on the marbles, and just lost it.
Now he does his job. He's got his brakes on and coming to a stop. The car's going to naturally slide down the bank a bit, and Bubba's trying to tuck to the bottom.
Man, you could tell they're just committed on that outside line. You're wide open. I mean, clear past, you know, even before the apex of the corner, you're wide open. You could just see they just couldn't react fast enough.
A jockey very aggressively for position before the competition yellow.
Elliott's out.
Oh, the 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. is going to go around. He catches the 48. The big one happens in front. 2 of Austin Dillon is collected. 3 of Ty Dillon gets through.
And then he hits him a second time closer to the right rear corner, and you see that starts to move the tail of the 6 from left to right. Darrell Wallace Jr. does the best he can to regain control, but at these speeds he loses control. Gets into the 20, and then you start to see just back and forth. You see the 19 in Daniel Suarez as it leaves the screen, almost has it collected. The 2, great to see that car come back onto the ground. We saw cars go airborne in Talladega. That car could have easily went up into the air and flipped over. The roof flaps open, the cowl flaps open, set the 2 back on the ground.
Having a shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming at a turn 4. And the caution will come out. David Reagan hard into the wall. And quite a few cars caught up after the fact.
Well, that's a big impact. Now I understand why NASCAR wanted to roll safety personnel. That's a big impact. Car essentially went underneath another car, another impact from behind. So, you know, again, listen, I know race fans want these things to end on the green, but you can't fault NASCAR in this situation. No. That's heavy impact from 2 cars right there, and it only gets worse as this wreck continues.
Blake Cook in the 11 involved. David Reagan bouncing around like a pinball. 6 of Darrell Wallace Jr. shooting across the track through the infield. Joey Gason, the 52.
This impact right here with the 11, the outside wall.
And then another impact right there. 2 of Justin Marks, and the caution comes out once again.
19 was trying to go to the bottom, and Marks was going to the bottom, and 19 just needed to check up just a little bit and give him some room, and when he got the car overcorrected, it hard impacted the wall.
Huge impact.
Yeah, it is.
Take another look. 3,400 pounds of race car off the ground after slamming into the wall.
I think there was a little bit of a storm brewing there because the leaders were all coming out of the pits on fresh tires, and we were all trying to stay. We were trying to stay out there as long as we could on some of the older tires. So there was a big difference in speed, and I think the 19 just got a big run there. And you know, I don't know. I got hit from behind, and that's always a bummer. I saw that he had poked the nose out and that he was coming with a lot of speed, but I was trying to pass the 93 there, and you know, he did what he did, and we got a torque race car. It sucks.
14th already, Matt.
That left front corner structurally sound, and they have repaired it with
big one. Oh my goodness. The 25 hit hard. That's Chris Cockrum.
Gosh, that's a hard hit.
Scary, scary moment coming off of turn 2. One more angle of the crash. Just had made the swing off of turn 2.
Look how close.
Thank the Lord for safer barriers. That's for sure. That was a tough angle. I tell you, that's one of the hardest hits you'll find in racing right there.
This will really show it.
Watch this 3,400-pound race car just pitched around.
See what it did to that right front tire? About ripped it off.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
He does everything perfectly. He goes high, he fakes high. That's where Logano goes. He loses control of his car.
Yeah, you cannot blame that on Elliott Sadler. No doubt. He went to go high, the 22 blocks, so he changed it, and he says, all right, I'm going to go low. And it just pulled the air off the 22 right there. The 22 wrecked.
Let's see what the video shows here.
What would you anticipate they're looking at? Because I never saw the caution lights come on, and the only thing I can think of is that NASCAR would have deemed the caution lights came on before they got to the start-finish line, and Poole was not leading at the time of caution.
That's possible.